Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Purdy now on second down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
On play action, here's Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 for Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And the 49er first down.
On first and 10, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Throwing on second down is Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Third and long. They'll motion over Samuel. On third and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is... They'll work now on second and 4. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. 42 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Barkley. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up. Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 45.
Great, set. Delta.
Here's Barkley. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Delta.
A run with Barkley. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7.
Delta, set. Delta.
Hurts to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Delta, set. Delta.
On the handoff, this is Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the handoff. Down at the 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Delta, set.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Delta.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for another Eagles. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Delta, set. No touch.
Now Hurts. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Silver, set. No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 27-yard line.
No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
No touch. Set.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on first down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Purdy now on second down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Purdy going to put it up again. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to... We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Back 60. Here we go. Here we go. Rig it. Check, 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 check. 19 Lions.
Throwing again is Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Here's Purdy. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Hey, check that. No. Hey, check that. Street. 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to air this one out. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
No touch it.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
63. No touch it.
Now Barkley. And this will be good enough for a 1st down as he gets up past the 25.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover back.
Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, really with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't want to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll get with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos, while I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. Wanna party with me?
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Miami. Delta.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. Down the sideline. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. The gain is 64. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Delta.
Here's a run. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Delta.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3
A
yards.
tight end in motion now.
3rd and goal.
Delta.
They'll run with Barkley. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, set. Cardinal, 18.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. And the 49ers 1st down.
Check, smash.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Bravo 80. 18, right in.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Say, hey.
They'll throw again with Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Eagles' 27-yard line.
65 cat, 65 cat. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Big alert, big alert.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. What a throw. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Set up. Riggs. Set up.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
Go street.
First down, 49ers.
Check up.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and goal, San Francisco.
19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Eagles 3. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
No touch it. No touch it.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Second down and 8.
No touch it. No touch it.
Once again, it's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down and 9.
No touch it. No touch it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
No touch it.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Man in motion is Brown. On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. On his man, it's Smith. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And that's complete to A.J. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
To the air again. Hurts. And this will be incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's 3rd and 2. Again, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Man in motion is Brown. Fourth down. Here's Hurts. That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
There's just so many layers about this catch, Mike, that are impressive. Not only securing it with one hand, of course, that's easy to see, but doing it that close to the sideline and understanding where you are on the field and getting both of his feet down in bounds. I mean, there is a lot going on with that play right there, and he made that one look easy.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime here. It's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hey, smash. Ready, ready.
Now Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Check, 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 check.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Street, street. 60 average, 60 average. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Eagles 6. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle, inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Stroud on first and 10. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's Mixon on second down. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Josh Sweat making the stop. Working quickly here. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good, set. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So before they get... Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. Still going past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Great, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Great, set. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
No touch.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for points. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First down, and they go right back to him. Gets to space right side. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass taken in by Diggs. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Why, Tony?
First down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the ground again with Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Stroud. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Don't
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. After the sack, another pass on second down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
73.
Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
Stroud throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket. They get 22 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Everly's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returnable from the 2. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Great, set.
Back to throw, Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play, breaking the pocket.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Escapes his grasp. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Texans.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hurts setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This one intended for the running back. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Let the high. On the quick, right? South. Buggy. South. Hey.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In third and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a fourth down instead.
Here we go, let's go. 11.
He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
Al-Sha'ir on the tackle.
To the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Eagles.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Great, set. No touch.
Here's Saquon. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Great, set. No touch.
Back to throw it. This throw is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Texans 17. Chase Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Nike Texas. Oh, ready.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And this one does not go far.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Setting up to pass. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Look the hot.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No touch.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Barkley's got it. And he gets out to stop the clock, but just 11 seconds remain. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the left hash, this will be from 50. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. So the Texans come away with the road.
Reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody.
What up? Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary. Open the wide. Something like I just pull up with a few. We can't arrange that. Dropping out of the blue. You know what? That. All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that pocket front. Baby, I'm just trying to get legendary. Open the wide. Something like I just pull up with a few. We can't arrange that. Dropping out of the blue. You know what? That. All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Go! Hey, kill!
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Shell!
From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
Williams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It is a big play there for the Lions. Pickup of 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Now, Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will take this one across into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a 1st down. The motion man is Raymond. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Throwing on second down, Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Williams in motion. A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go. Set.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They face second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Patrick. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Second and goal.
Check, man. Check, man.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Sione Vaki. Touchdown, Lions. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Covey now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now he'll run it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He connects downfield to Doxson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
Great, set. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards.
Hey, 73. Great, set. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run with Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles move back to within 1. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Now a signal, a timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. 2nd and 7.
No touch it. No touch it.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Do on left. No touch it. No touch it.
They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Hey, let's go.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Great, set. Tiger swamp. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. He is in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down inside the 25. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Great, set. Miami. No touch.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go.
No touch. No touch.
We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards.
No touch. 63. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. The Lions called their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
No touch. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing